Hello and welcome to day 5 of the Money Mindset Challenge for Equine practitioners. What an amazing week. It's the final day on our challenge and this is the step to wrap it all up. Your money journey does not end today. Keep on watching. We've got lots of plans for you, an invitation and some pretty cool stuff for next week as well. Now, nothing happens without you taking some kind of action in life. So what will it be? Day 5 is all about making stuff happen. Not writing a to-do list, but actually getting things off the ground. We're talking big action and commitment because that is where you get results. Here are some of the ways that I love taking action. Last year, we wanted to buy a new car. Now, I could have looked at pictures online. I could have looked at online ads all day long. But I knew I wanted more than that. I knew if I was going to make this happen, I needed to actually experience it. So I booked a 24-hour test drive on the car that I was interested in. I wasn't committed to buying that exact car. I didn't have to sign my name in blood, but it was really fun and it made me certain of what I actually wanted. It made me really get my backside in gear, basically. Sometimes you have to test drive some of your goals and dreams a little bit. Now, this year, another example, I'm writing a book. First thing I did a few months ago was tell all my friends and clients, look out for my new book. I said to my husband, next Christmas, you'll be unwrapping a copy of my new book. He did ask if I would sign it. Bless him. I even mocked up a book cover online. If I can see it and feel it, I've committed to it and I will make it happen. And you can do the same. So what action do you need to take to welcome more money into your life and business? Do you need to tell your clients that you're putting your prices up in 2 months' time? Do you need to announce it online? Do you need to individually text, email them all? Change it on your website, probably all of those things. Do you need to tell your clients that you have a new offer coming out in a month or that you're running an event or a clinic? Do you need to start discussing this with your clients? By doing that, it means that you can get their input into a new product or service whilst you create it. You build buzz and excitement, and it really is the best way to sell something as well. Taking people along on the journey with you is really fun. They feel invested too. They're much more likely to buy, and it's a win-win for sure. If it's an event or a clinic, pick a date. Create a Facebook event and tell your clients about it. You can iron out all the particulars nearer the time as you go along, but nobody can book something. Nobody can say yes to something that doesn't actually exist. Doing this gets you so much further than researching how to run a clinic, researching online learning platforms, or trying to think of an idea. Just tell people it's happening. The pieces will fall into place when you make that bold step. When you make that declaration, you'll get useful information. You'll get comfortable with the fact there's a new offering coming. It'll give you accountability, and trust me, it'll speed you up to get this happening in a couple of weeks rather than a few years. I've done this before. I started my business with one course, my in-person horse first aid course. I ran this around the country with vets. It was great fun and it was really popular. After the first few courses, people were saying, what next? This was amazing. Come on our part 2 course, I replied. And I set up a link there and then to a part 2 course. And people booked on it straight away. Literally, while they were still on course 1, they were booking on course 2. At that particular moment, I didn't have all the details. I hadn't written the training, but it made me get my butt in gear. I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't have it all figured out. I just picked a date, sold the tickets, got the rest done. People were already booking on. I was already committed. Perhaps you've decided you need to fill up more appointments. Okay, great. So your action for today is to call a vet or a fellow professional and introduce yourself. If you need to build a brand new professional relationship, Someone's going to have to make the first move. It's a bit like dating. Someone's going to have to be brave, and that's going to be you. Do you have anything in common with them? Something you can offer? Do you share a client or two? These are all great talking points. Picking up the phone is a massive action step. So while you're at it, why don't you call 3 or 4 people? You've already made that bold step. Keep going. You could also set aside 10 minutes to contact lapsed clients. Pop them a message and just simply ask how their horse is doing. Do they still need your help? How is the condition or concern that they first contacted you about? How is it now? You don't need to ask them to book, just simply say hi and ask after their beloved horse. They will reply. Who doesn't want to talk about their horse? Now, I'm a massive action taker. That isn't to say I work lots, because I don't. Nor do I do big, scary things like, remortgage my house and spend all the money on Facebook ads. Doesn't have to be big and scary. I simply keep taking action that moves my business forward, even if it feels a bit scary, like publicly committing to something or picking up the phone. But these little bits of action add up. You're looking at the result of lots of little bits of action taking. I didn't do just one big thing. I didn't just get lucky, nor did I work 70 hours a week to build my business. I simply kept moving forward with inspired actions, just like you're going to do today. So no more hiding with busy work. No more just sitting writing Facebook posts. Actually take some inspired actions going to move you forward. Good luck with your action taking. I can't wait to hear all about it. Don't forget, I'll be here in a few hours live at 5 p.m. GMT, where I'm going to see what you've implemented. Stick a reminder in your phone and diary and join me in a few hours' time. I'll be answering all your questions. You can get my live coaching there and then on the call. Let's find out what action we need to get you taking to move you and your business forward.